Hi, welcome to the eWebStyle Website Analysis Podcast. This is our inaugural podcast where we're going to go over websites that people submit to us, and we're going to give you an internet marketing / SEO analysis of the site. We'll cover a lot of different things. We're going to be here for about 15 minutes, and I'm going to let Charles go ahead and take it away.
Woohoo! All right, cool. Like I said, my name is Charles Lewis, Internet Marketing Manager here at eWebStyle. And what we're talking about today is a company called Spas Unlimited, website analysis that was submitted to us. So this is the site here. So first thing we want to do is look at some of the most important criteria, like the page title. Does the site have robots? Do they have a sitemap? So first tool we like to show you is Chrome SEO. We're using Google Chrome. Chrome SEO is a SEO plugin. Looking at the plugin, first thing we notice is the Google PageRank. PageRank is 2. Some of the pages that they have indexed are 26 pages, and what we have researched that, we do know that. But one thing we did notice about the site doing research is that it hasn't been submitted to Google, which is why Google doesn't have a page count, which is weird because they do have a page rank.
Right there.
Yeah, we submit the site. You can search site colon with your domain name to see what pages have been indexed in Google, and there aren't any. Let's go back to the Chrome SEO. If we scroll down to the bottom of the Chrome SEO tool, you also notice that he has no robots.txt file and no sitemap. That no sitemap further explains why Google probably hasn't indexed any of his pages. Let's view our meta tags tool. URLinfos.com is another site we're using. It kind of shows us the title. Swim spas, hot tub sales, Houston, Texas, Spas Unlimited of Houston. I think it's too many words in the title. He should have chosen his most prominent phrase and used that one, and for some branding purposes, probably put his company name after that. His description here, I believe this is his meta description. Spas, hot tub sales for Houston, Spring, Woodlands, and Conroe, Texas. That's okay. What he should do, if he's targeting these areas, is move these to his title. All right, I'm lost at this point.
Content.
We look at his content. If we scroll down, he has, Google likes 250 words per page. I didn't do a keyword count here, but the content looks okay. It's presented wrong. We'll talk about appearance here in a second, but the content looks okay. It's keyword density is all right. Let's talk about CTAs. One of the reasons he probably did an analysis because the site wasn't converting. There aren't any prominent CTAs on this site. He have April specials. This month is about to end.
No, echo. Can't do that.
Okay. This special is about to end. He has his times and stuff up here. There's nothing that says buy a spa or contact us to see a spa or get some information about our spas or anything of that nature. And the one CTA he does have, it's kind of hard to read. It doesn't contrast well with the background color.
And it says please inquire, and it actually doesn't give a close by phone number or email.
No phone number, no link
down here.
No anything on how you can inquire. Please inquire by filling out this form or call now to inquire or something of that nature. Let's talk about the appearance for a second. Blue, okay, he's dealing with water, he's dealing with spas, that's okay. But the animated banner, the whole layout, looks like it was front page. This is very old school. We did check the domain age. It was built in 2003. And so that explains why.
Aesthetically outdated, I think is the term you use.
Aesthetically outdated. That is my term. Talk about its navigation. The navigation is actually doesn't look that good, but it is prominent. It is the first thing you see, and navigating through the site is not a problem here. Problem with this navigation is these should be text. I think these are images. Yeah, these should be text. But he does have, alt tags for his navigation because he's using the image nav. If these were text, he would use link titles, and they would probably be more effective.
Some of his alt tags are wrong though. Like
links
is okay. Chemicals. The alt tag is links.
Yeah, I mean, and technically these should be links to spa stuff, right? For your alt tag, spa chemicals. Spa parts should be his alt tag. The purpose of that alt tag is to insert keywords so Google can find it. That's it.
We can just look at the rest of this website. Is kind of long. There's a lot of good images, but they're too big.
Yeah, very big images. He should have went with maybe some thumbnails, maybe even created a gallery page and featured all these images there. Gave them a caption, which is another place for a keyword.
No alt tags on the images.
Yes, these alt tags
none.
These images don't have any alt tags. He does have a video on here, which is appears to be a commercial. Should have been moved above the fold, and it's a YouTube video, made it smaller, and took advantage of other social stuff. Had people like this video, had people share this video, and move it higher so they could see it without scrolling.
Explain what the fold is.
The fold is what you see here.
And this monitor's a little small, so in a typical computer, it's a little bit lower, but it's a good example.
Yeah, the fold is whatever you see when the browser first loads the page. Is everything above the fold. Anything below the fold requires you to scroll down to see it. And so for most important stuff like that, video should be above the fold. His CTA should be prominently displayed above the fold. The navigation should be above the fold. And in this case it is, but it's just not laid out correctly.
Well, and a good point when you think of how this is laid out, it is the most important thing for your website visitor your hours.
Exactly.
And then, the special in April, we actually were dealing with a client where they had a Valentine's special, but it was the Valentine's special from the previous year. So hopefully they're updating that regularly.
And so if we would make changes to the site, it would be condense the size of your navigation, move it at the top, give a more stronger call to action, right? Give them something to do. Tell them how to inquire. Should they call? Should they fill out a form? And then instruct them on how to do that. Make it a graphic. Get rid of this. I don't, from a first time looking at it, not sure what it was. And move your content up.
Yeah, and then get your own email address.
Yeah, last thing you should do to make sure you don't run into those index problems is submit this site. Submit this site to Google, Yahoo, Bing. Use Google Webmaster Tools, and that way get your site indexed. I do recommend a redesign because clients who are looking for spas or probably or have the budget to pay for a spa like the ones you offer, because the pictures do look good, they will be turned away by this site. So I would definitely redesign the site, submit it to the search engines, and reformat how you present everything. And I think that would be the first thing we do.
Yeah. Open Site Explorer didn't have any data, of course, because hasn't been submitted. And then we checked the age of the website by going to internic.net, which had May 2003 was when the domain was actually created for the domain.
And it actually updated in April 2010. So they probably added that video around that time. You want to get some links. We did check the site for links. There were no incoming links to this site. So it's fair to say that even without searching, that with the site not being submitted, no incoming links, no robots, no sitemap, that this page probably does horrible in the search engine results page.
And then again, here's viewing the source code. You can actually see that the links, the alt tags for the images are links, and when it should have been, like Charles said, spa chemicals, spa parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Another thing, he provides a local service, and so you should also be submitting this site to local listings like Google Places or even Yelp or some other other local listing sites that will help increase your rank. You should also include those local cities that you service in that title tag. The title tag that's across the top. In the source code, it'll say title. You should have included Houston. I think it said Conroe and the other cities there. That way, Google would have gave you credit for what you service.
Yep.
In a nutshell, that's it. I would highlight the contact information. In closing, make it bigger, make it more prominent, redesign the site, simplify the navigation, make your images easier to find, get your links. Submit to Google, submit to all the search engines, make sure they can find and index your content. Target the right key phrases, which is something we always do for you, and make sure that the site is accessible. Come here, this is our site. Feel free to come here. We have a free website analysis. Fill out the form, check the box, and we'll review your site for you. We'll send you a written documentation on what we discussed, and we'll actually send you this video so you can check it out. Thanks for tuning in.